Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to CPSB-TV Sports. I'm Mason DePriest alongside Cameron Laughlin. Got a great show for you guys today, but Cameron, it's the first show of the 2024-2025 school year. I'm excited to be back, bro. How about you?
Me too, dude. It's been a long summer waiting to get back, especially knowing that we have had this gear sitting here all summer. And, we've been waiting for football season. That's the worst part about summer is there's no football.
Dude.
I said we hop right into it,
It's
dude.
so boring. Yeah, we're going to jump right into things. Got a great show for you guys today, so stay tuned. Got a great show for you guys today. We're going to start things off by interviewing the head football coach at Sulphur High School, Coach Cody Garinger, as Cameron Laughlin got the chance to sit down with him the other day.
Offensively, we're going to have to maintain drives, win on first down, and throw and dictate the game or the pace of the game on our terms. We don't want the other team to basically dictate that for us. We want to run the football, be fundamentally sound, but also just knowing our assignments. We move some guys to the offensive line that we think are high intelligent, caring football players, which is what offensive linemen are. No egos on that side of the football, which is great. So that's what we need to do offensively. Defensively, we got to fly to the football, sort of like we did in DeRitter in spurts. Fly to the football, understand our assignment as well, and then execute point of attack, tackle in space, those great things. And then special teams wise, we have to maximize points. We have to understand our assignments and know when things are going to come about and sort of understand the game within the game. On the sidelines, staying within the game, understanding relaying calls, all those things that people think they take basically them lightly. They don't really believe that is how you win football games, but that's the culture that has to instill with all of that. So staying locked in on the sidelines is a big deal. That's a fundamental basic for us that we need to kind of understand. We're not worried about who's in the stands. We're worried about what the product is on the football field.
So great job, Cameron, on the interview there. Thank you to Coach Cody Garinger. Calcasieu Parish, Week 1 upcoming football games. Barr will play against Airline. That's going to be a fun matchup. Both teams made the playoffs last year. Now, Barr played against Zachary in the playoffs, and they were a first-round exit. But DeQuincy will play Hamilton Christian, Iowa, and Jennings. Now, another fun game. A ton of athletes all over the field. Peabody will play LaGrange. Sam Houston will play against Leesville. And now the thing about Sam Houston, they're returning a ton of starters, and the Stout twins, Aiden Rose, Drew Dronette, ton of offensive skilled players that can go make a play. Sulphur will play St. Louis. Now, Sulphur looking for a bounce-back season, going 4-6 last year under second-year head coach Cody Garinger, who you just talked to. Oberlin will play against Vinton. Abbeville will play Washington Marion, and Westlake will play Rose Pine. So 7 out of the 9 teams in Calcasieu Parish will play at home in Week 1. So if you're in Calcasieu Parish, there's a ton of football games to go to on September 6th in Week 1. Just go out and have a blast and enjoy your time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Less than 2 weeks away, dude.
Dude, I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited. Next topic, NFL kickoff rules. Cameron Laughlin will explain it all. New NFL rule changes with the kickoffs and the onside kicks. Cameron Laughlin, go ahead and explain it all.
All right, so first we're going to start with the onside kick, right? So the onside kick, you used to be able to kick it any time, no matter winning or losing, and you didn't have to give a notice to the other team, right? Surprise kick. All 3 of those points have changed. Now it has to be within the fourth quarter, right? You have to be losing, and you have to give notice. So there's no more surprise onside kicks anymore. It's really unfortunate because it does take it takes a little bit of the surprise out of the game, if that makes sense.
You go back to 2009. New Orleans Saints, Indianapolis Colts. We're both big Saints fans. We don't remember when we were 2 years old, but we know the Saints won a Super Bowl in 2009, and we know how it happened, the surprise onside kick.
Exactly.
And then Tracy Porter later in the game picked 6. That was sick. But the surprise onside kick right out of halftime, great call there by Sean Payton. That's out coaching. He's out coaching the Indianapolis Colts, which, I don't see a point in changing the onside kick rule.
I really don't.
I don't see a point in changing it.
I feel like there's much more in the NFL that could be changed right now, and I just don't understand why they focus on the onside kick.
Right.
So the regular kick also changed as well.
Now, I have some pros for the regular kick. Go ahead, explain the rules, and I'll let you know.
So, the kicking team's kicker remains at the 35-yard line, and the returners remain the same. But the only thing that has really changed is, as you can see on this photo, both teams, now the remaining players, start at each other's 40-yard lines. So there's no more running head start, right? Which it does take injuries out of the game, right? Or lowers the chance of an injury because you're not running 20 miles an hour at each other.
And then just hitting an object.
Exactly.
And another person, like, that's why it takes injuries out of the game.
It's really because there's no reason to get injured on a kickoff, right?
It's also good to see kick returns. It's really good to see kick returns. Like you said, limits out the injuries. I love watching a good kick return. I love watching a kick return touchdown. Like that. If that doesn't get you hype as a football fan, then I don't know what will, except for watching a kick return touchdown. It's also good for special teams players because there's not a Patrick Mahomes on every single team. There's not a Tyreek Hill on every single team. There's not a CeeDee Lamb on every single team. But there is dudes that love the game of football on every single team, and this is the way that they can earn a roster spot. This is the way that they can earn a roster spot, and that's why I think that this is a good new rule change for the NFL.
As well as, you lower the chance of injuries, like we said before, drastically, because why get injured on a kickoff, right? It doesn't make any sense.
And that's why they just let everything go before this rule.
Exactly.
In 2023, they just let everything go. They would fair catch, let it back in the end zone, 25-yard line.
It was boring watching the kickoff.
It was boring. It was a dead play.
Exactly.
Like I said, it values special teams players now. Like, this is where you earn a roster spot. I could have been a kick returner last year. The Jacksonville Jaguars could have called me. I could have returned for them. I would have done this every single play. Let the ball go to the back of the end zone. I could pay millions of dollars to do that.
Yep.
What? So, I'm excited about this new kickoff. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah. All right, we welcome you back, ladies and gents, for our last segment of this show, first show of the year.
Yep. I've had a blast.
Me too, dude. It's been an awesome show.
Glad to be back.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So, commitments, right? That's our last segment. Go ahead and tell us the commitments that we've had here at Sulphur High.
3 recent Sulphur High School athletes have committed to play at the next level in their sport. We're going to start off with Kendall Judge, a senior here at Sulphur High School. She has committed to play at Pensacola State University in Florida. She's going to play volleyball there. Congratulations to Kendall Judge. Next athlete, we're going to go to Slade Shove Knox on the baseball team. He's committed to go play at ULL, about an hour and 15 minutes away from here. Going to play for Matt Deggs' baseball team. Great fit for Slade Shove Knox. And then Prestasia White, Southern University, going to play softball. Dominant at third base and a really solid pitcher for the Tours. All of these 3 athletes have been really key fits for their teams here at Sulphur High School
absolutely.
This last 3 years, and it's been a joy watching them.
They deserve it.
And it's cool that we're in their grade, and we can go to their games and watch them because, hey, you never know. Some of these Slade Shove Knox could be the next person to get drafted from Sulphur High School.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Prestasia White could go play in the Olympics.
Anybody.
Same with Kendall Judge.
Exactly.
Could go play in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? So it's really cool to see these athletes our age and our grade succeed in their sport. It's a blast. It's awesome.
Absolutely. All right, everybody, that was the first show of the 2024-2025 year. Thank you for joining us, Mason. I had an absolute blast on our first show back.
So much fun covering Sulphur High School and covering sports for CPSB-TV. Glad to be back. All this new gear. We have a ton of cool stuff coming to CPSB-TV, so stay tuned this 2024-2025 school year. Thanks so much for joining us.